All right, who called Mike, muted Mike as the tech issue? Prediction 1, audio issues. Prediction 2, you solve it like a nerd. We'll see. We'll see. Calling no audio on a video our boy shares. Well, let's see. Let's get it right off the bat. Audio will be too low. Let's test that out real quick.
Named Kwame by my father, who named me after the first prime minister of Ghana.
We got audio?
And decades ago...
Whew. I do want to. I'm pro microphone accidental mute counter. This is you are live. Audio is good. Hell yes, we're live. It's the New York City mayoral election. I vote yes on the microphone accidental mute counter. I'll tell you what, they put it's a horrible, if you can see it, this green thing, if I touch it, it turns red and mutes. Why would you do that? Hi, Emil. How are we feeling? I honestly don't know yet. We've been recording. We were recording an episode today. I feel like I'm completely out of the loop. I was looking this morning, but I guess nothing's happened yet. Also, I guess Dave Portnoy people are probably annoyed at me, but that's for another time. No, but I do need to catch up. I'm let's see. Honestly, I kind of doubt there's any news. The polls close at 9 p.m., 23 minutes. Someone said it's looking like my boy Mom Donnie is winning. I can't tell if that's an actual thing or if I haven't seen it yet. Polls close in 22 minutes. Let's see if there's any actual No, I don't think we have any. Oh, okay. Just guessing off based off vibes. Okay, good to know. I am worried that we're not going to get actual results tonight, which would be a bummer. Ooh, what? July 1st. How's that even possible? Going to be waiting a while. Unofficial results likely won't be announced by the City Board of Elections. This is a bummer. Hey, Emil, thanks for canvassing. The city needs people like you with patience to talk to people who don't know what's going on. Hey, thanks for saying that I have patience. That's very kind of you. No, everyone's... there was only a couple people who were nasty, but everyone's so sweet. It's nice to go out and talk to the people. July 1st, this is a real bummer. Since 2021... I mean, it does make sense. This sounds like a mess. I don't envy the people who have to... I'm sure they have some kind of program that does it, but my God, you have to work out everyone's 5 ranked. Yeah, someone who said Emil historically loses his shit. Yeah, but I was calm. Okay, I was a nice, mellow guy. I knew the stakes. You're going into people's homes, and you got to be nice to them. If they don't want anything, you say, okay, I'm on my way out. Did you hit anyone with a leave me alone canvassing? No, but people hit me with a leave me alone for sure. There was definitely a couple guys who hit me with a real quick, not interested, pal. When do results tend to come out for the New York City primary? Well, it's different. There's only been 2 so far. It was 2021. Here, let's actually pull that up. It was 2021, and it was the first time they did the ranked choice voting. And I don't remember when they had the things come out. I don't remember when they had the results. But this is a super bummer. I honestly thought we'd be... getting something tonight. You know what, though? I'm going to stay positive because I remember on election night in November, a lot of us thought, you know what? We won't know the answer for a while. And my ass had a small election watch party, and that was a bummer. So we found out that night. But yeah, let's see. I mean, who knows when the results actually came out. Holy shit, I did not know it was that close, though. Oh my God. Okay, so did you watch the Colbert interview and the way he was minimizing Zoran? Dude, don't even get me started on the... Also, I wish I could watch it. If anyone was here last stream, got fully hit with copyright stuff for watching the Tucker stuff, which was really annoying. They shut the stream down. So here, we're not going to watch it, but the one heartening thing about that... Here, wait, ready? All right, well, I can't do... Wait, hold on. Could be well, right? Where voters select up to 5 candidates. Yeah, hey, let's also just hope for this, okay? Maybe we get 50% of first choice votes. Wouldn't that be an unlikely feat with such a crowded field? Well, stranger things have happened, huh? July 6th. Fuck, it took till July 6th. Damn it. Okay. I would imagine why don't you all ever stream on Twitch? I don't know. I guess I could. Damn, bummer. Okay, well, fingers crossed for over 50%. Okay, let's take it one round. How about that? Damn. Well, let's just hold on. We got about 16 minutes till the polls close. Yeah, let's we're not going to watch any of it. Let me pull it up on here so I can pause it before anything even plays, because the last thing I need is Stephen Colbert coming after my ass for Stephen Colbert in the full force of the law with CBS. But yeah, I'll just explain it real quick because we're not going to watch it. But he had both Zoran and Brad Lander on the show, which I thought was great. I said, you know what? The night before the election, this is huge. Stephen's a real one. And then he proceeded to You know what? I mean, what happens if we watch like a little bit of it on Twitter? Are we gonna get in trouble? Probably, but whatever. It's 5 minutes. They're definitely gonna get my ass. But basically, he had them on for 20 minutes, and he had first Zoran came out for his portion. He sat in the seat closest to him. Then Brad Lander. They switched halfway through, and for Zoran's portion, he basically spent so long just talking about anti-Semitism, Israel, all this stuff. It was obviously really frustrating. I was kind of like, wow. The nice thing is people were like, you know what? Zoran gave really great answers and whatever. I think it would have been nice if they could have talked about his platform at all, why he was there, instead of the Israel thing that it's always going to be about. But the nice thing is, I went to the comments, and it's basically all. I thought it was going to be like Zoran hate. All of the top comments. You spent half on Zoran's segment asking him questions about Israel, no policy, no nothing, just talking about a foreign country in a New York mayoral race. Can we please stop asking mayors about foreign policy and framing questions in a way that depict Mamdani in a negative light? All it does is force him to spend time defending himself against baseless accusations when he could instead be discussing more policies that benefit all New Yorkers. I mean, grilled Zoran harder than Trump. I mean, yeah, all of this. Never heard liberals ask Trump once about his well-documented anti-Semitism. Zoran's patience is seriously so incredible. I mean, this truly, how do you not at a certain point just get fed up and be like, what is the matter with you guys? You forgot the age-old important question to ask New York City mayor candidates. Do the Maldives have a right to exist? Yeah. Yeah, someone said, I never want to hear Zoran and Israel in the same sentence again. Like, it's actually absurd. It's getting a bit crazy. But so this was heartening to see. Because we were talking about it a little bit last week. I think people are waking up to this fact that it's just it's a bizarre relationship we have. I'm unironically scared if Zoran wins, they will somehow take it away from him. You know what? I mean, I'm not completely convinced that. What was the woman's name? Barbara in Buffalo. She won the primary. Was it Buffalo? Buffalo mayoral race. Barbara, I think it was. No, that's not it. It's killing me. Was it 2020? India Walton. I didn't think Barbara. That was bad. But she basically won the similar thing. DSA campaign, had the Working Families Party. She won the primary, and then Byron Brown came in as a write-in campaign. Added his name to the. Oh, he didn't even have his name on the ballot. He just did a write-in campaign, and lost. So pretty much everyone's saying that if Cuomo loses the primary, he will stay in. Wait, someone said, damn, I lost 10K betting on Zoran. What does that mean? What are the betting odds on? Can you even check it? Damn. All right, it's getting tight. It's getting tight. Should we place a last minute bet? Oh, man. What we're seeing here is called manufactured consent on every mainstream TV show that Mamdani has interviewed. He has to answer the same questions regarding Israel, even though they are not relevant to the mayoral race, and he has answered them a million times. Colbert doesn't come up with these questions. They're given to him by his superiors with the goal of presenting Mamdani in a certain light. The reason for this framing is that Mamdani is seen as a threat to the profits of the CEOs and shareholders of these media companies. It's pretty pathetic and the sign of a completely broken media landscape. Yeah. I mean, this is crazy. I haven't seen one. Everyone is pissed at him. Maybe I should bet against Zoran to hedge my emotions. Honestly, not a bad move. It's also, I'm getting texts from people saying they're everyone's, I think, a little on edge with the results coming in. But I'm trying to read the tea leaves here. I'm getting messages like, I'm having a meltdown, dude. And I'm like, did something happen? Did we get a... Honestly, I would love to see him respond to this. Steven needs to publish an apology. That shit was gross. Shame on him for agreeing to even ask those questions. Do you believe the nothing ever happens meme? I don't know if I know the nothing ever happens means. Catchphrase much. Oh, I think I kind of did. I would say maybe like Trump's second term has been like, oh wow, things are happening. Okay, it's unfortunate, but it feels like this is really funny. Why do Jews think you're such an anti-Semite? Stephen DeBrad. Comptroller sounds like a fun job. What do you do? It's not far off. You guys should. Also, if anyone's in New York and they didn't vote and they're watching this, come on. Don't tell me if you did that. This is absolutely wild. A lot of people are disappointed in this. I was saying it last time, but I genuinely think this. I think this stuff backfired. I think it's blowing up in people's faces. I think they really thought people were gonna. Israel is committing genocide. Whole state is occupation. I mean, that's what's so. Maybe I said this already, but. Oh, this is a good question. Do you think Zoran possibly losing has something to do with us being in an echo chambers on the internet and being young, so we see a skewed view of people's actual views? Obviously, that's my big worry, right? That's, but that's what was nice about both times I was in New York City in the past, however many months I was canvassing. And I mean, just talking to voters is the best way to. People seem to know who he is. There was. Yeah. People were mostly stoked about him, or they definitely knew who he was and wasn't stoked about him. I definitely, I don't know. And I definitely saw a lot of enthusiasm. Oh shit. Hopefully CBS doesn't come after me for that. But I don't know. So someone said definitely echo chamber if he loses. I don't know if it's an echo chamber because I think everyone's still saying it's going to be extremely tight. I mean, we'll see. I don't think anyone's calling this like he's got it in the bag. I think if you're calling he's got it in the bag, I think, okay, you might be a little bit of an echo chamber. It seems like everyone around you is saying that, but like most of the polling is still showing Cuomo ahead. I think at this point it's still, I wouldn't say a long shot, but I mean, he's definitely closed the gap, but yeah. People are talking about betting on this. I mean, this 1/4 of New Yorkers are living in poverty, and Colbert asks Zoran, one, prove you don't hate Jews. Two, dude, you're super young. Why should we vote for you? Super weird. I mean, hopefully. He definitely, yeah. Whew, we need this. I'm getting so many texts from people that are saying they feel like they're reliving 2020 with the Bernie stuff. God, I hope that's not true. Yeah, I mean that's what I would say to the echo chamber stuff. It's pretty remarkable he's even in this, considering what things looked like a few months ago. Yeah, this is it's funny. I should post this. I took a screenshot because it's like it's I don't know how I would put it on the screen, but this is from February 14th. This is Valentine's Day. This is what I was doing, texting my buddy, man, I really hope Zoran has a shot for mayor. That would fuck ass. And my friend said, yeah, me too. Kind of doubt it. Feel like Cuomo is going to win and I'm going to be on suicide watch. And I wrote, LOL, yeah, we live in hell. So that we're even this far. Come on. Someone said, I'm in Queens, and to be honest, there has been not as much outreach for Zoran here. If I asked anyone 40 plus who Zoran is, they would not have heard of him. I've gotten tons of Cuomo flyers to my house, none for Z. That is disappointing. That's surprising because I know he's from Astoria. I feel like he's got to have field offices in Queens. That's definitely surprising. But I believe you. I think the problem is that like 18 to 45-year-olds tend to be passionate believers of what they vote for, whilst Cuomo targets the older demographic who likes system politicians, which includes conservatives. Yeah, that's why. I mean, we've seen the turnout, right? The turnout maps of. So I mean, hopefully this is our historical turnout numbers. 2021 turnout ended up at 942. The raw vote total could pass 1989, but we're not getting anywhere near that percentage. 51% came out to help Dinkins unseat Koch. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. But I mean, there's someone's been basically updating it. Yeah, this is the early voting. I mean, yeah, just huge increases here. I mean, look at Brooklyn. So people are coming out. That's the big thing. Look at Manhattan. They give you max hope just to pull the rug under you. Yeah, I know. Here's the thing. I don't know how to feel about it all. The hope thing, it's like, what are we doing with what are we doing if we don't have any hope? You know what I mean? I watched I should find it. If anyone hasn't seen the video of him walking Manhattan. I mean,
We have just begun our walk through the entirety of Manhattan. We're at Inwood Hill Park at the tip top. We're outside because New Yorkers deserve a mayor that they can see, they can hear, they can even yell at. Good, bro. Election's on Tuesday.
Yeah? Tuesday!
Thank you, my brother.
Hey, yeah, everybody contento, my friend. Hey.
Hola, mucho gusto. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother.
Yes, you know that. You know that.
Come on.
Only the greatness, you know what I'm saying?
When we launched this campaign on a cold October evening, few thought we could win. Thank you, my man. I'll see you. Thank you. But I always knew that we would build a campaign just like this. Just voted today. Just voted today. Over 1 million doors knocked, more than 40,000 volunteers.
I mean, it just gets me every time. I watched it maybe this morning, teared up a little bit. It is dangerous. It's dangerous having hope, but what can you do?
You are the beating heart of this campaign.
Polls are closed, by the way, so. This rocks. Donald says, "Is it me or does Mom Donnie look Sicilian?" Hey, we'll take it. He's one of us.
You have climbed 6-floor walk-ups and braved the pouring rain to canvass our city.
Wait, we both have canvas for you.
Can't wait to have you here.
You have shared our message with the very New Yorkers you've lived alongside for years, but never had the chance to meet. And make no mistake, this campaign is reaching every corner of this city.
Oh my gosh. I love volunteering for you. Thank you.
To everyone who pulls me aside to whisper with the best intentions, you have already won. I am sorry, but the days of moral victories are over. Because this is a campaign that is going to win on June 24th.
I mean, that line is crucial. The moral victories are over. I think he says a thing about how his dad, who's a scholar, the right takes power and the left writes great books. And it's like, we got to be done with that. We got to take power, man. We got to win these things.
And it's thanks to each and every one of you. All right, where are we headed?
Come on, man. We need it. Results are rolling in. No way. Oh, boy. Oh, dude, I can't. This is actually... I don't know if I can do this. This is making me sick. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, wait, shit. There's a bunch of... First off, someone said, if I recall correctly, you don't like everything everywhere all at once. Wrong. I loved it when I saw it. I only saw it once, but I really liked it. It's not dangerous to have hope. That's what the fascists want. Our hope and imagination is important. Resistance. I agree. Sorry. It's just, it's hard to be let down over and over, but that's just what it is, trying to get progress. You got to take it on the chin and keep getting back up. It's okay. Did you get to meet him, Emil? I did not meet him. I have friends who met him in New York and said it was very fun. It always looks like fun in the videos. Fuck, I cannot believe it's rolling in. Everyone stay cool. Do we have any, I need to know what are we looking at? Oh, 38% of votes in and Mamdani's at 43%. Okay. Everyone fucking be chill. Is there another place to get him? I can't be relying on the New York, can't be relying on the New York Times needle. What else? Who else do we have here? Now can we watch a Cuomo campaign video to compare? You know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's see what he's got for us.
Our history, and when it was the greatest health crisis in our history, and when New Yorkers were desperate for leadership, Andrew Cuomo delivered.
Brother,
he didn't just provide information
You're gonna lead with COVID
in those daily COVID briefings. He acted, building emergency hospitals and deploying first responders.
You're just reminding everyone that you killed their grandma. That's crazy.
And he provided hope that we'd pull through this together.
Yeah, calling it a crisis is insane.
We did. Now New Yorkers face a city unaffordable and streets that don't feel safe. And in a crisis, you want someone who's delivered for us before. Paid for by Cuomo for NYC.
Oof. All right. Polls are now closed across New York City in the consequential... Come on. Let's just get our guy to 50%. Let's just get our guy to 50%. All right. Let me know if more results come in. Let's see if there's anything. Great. Right. This is what someone was saying. We were talking about Cuomo running. I guess Zoran could run too. I don't even want to think about it. Let's not talk about that. All right. Someone said I can hear Emil's trembling breath. I honestly feel. Look, I've just got my hopes up a lot. That's fine, but let's just see. Let's just see. Come on, I want results here. What is this? I mean, it's Election Day and we're having full-on orgy at the polls. Zoran Zaddy, Mom Daddy is topping the polls and he's finna thrust deep inside. This is fun. Send this to your friends in New York. Does anyone know if the results right now are just counting early votes? I have no idea. I imagine... I do think no matter what, whatever we're seeing is people's first choice. It has nothing to do with other rankings and stuff. It's just stuck at 2%, 38%. What the hell's going on? First votes are being reported. 410,000 counted. Mamdani has taken an early lead. Totals so far reflect votes cast before. Oh yeah, great. Early voting. Votes cast before Election Day. Ah, fuck. Okay, so that makes me a little nervous only because early voting definitely is going to heavily favor Mamdani. So, okay. Everyone just stay cool. When are we going to have vote? What if Mamdani got majority in round one? Then I'm buying a plane ticket. We're going to New York and we're celebrating. Last night in New York City in more than a decade, Zoran Mamdani's watch parties outside on the rooftop of a bar and coffee shop in Long Island City, Queens. Yeah, that's what I like. A lot of his stuff was out in Queens, but Queens is big. So I get whoever was saying that they didn't really feel like they got reached where they were in Queens. That's unfortunate. And damn, that's got to be a fun place right now. I wish I was at that watch party. Great. So we're just going to be stuck refreshing this, huh? Let's see. Wait, did that jump? No, 38%. That's a typo. Oh boy. Let's see, everyone. Show all candidates. We got to check in on Whitney. Dude, Whitney pulling it up. 3,000 people. Just absolute nut jobs. Top line votes for him. Jessica Ramos, what did you do to yourself, man? You threw your fucking weight behind Cuomo. Why? Good for Paperboy Love Prince for doing his thing. Oh, shit. We just got an update. All right. Everybody just has to breathe, I think. I think you guys aren't breathing and it's messing with me. It's freaking me out. Damn, really? Staten Island showing up for Cuomo. I mean, no surprise there, but the Bronx too. I mean, the Bronx even more so. Manhattan's kind of tight. BK. Queen's doing all right. Oh, boy. Emil, do the Wordle. Oh. This is pretty good. 50. Everyone gets a puppy diarrhea forever. Oh, you love everyone came out though. Bernie Sanders. Big apology to AOC. I'll say it. I was disappointed she wasn't coming out for the guy, but she came out when it mattered. Big ups to AOC. What is your New York Times Games ID? I'd let us add you. I don't know what that is. I don't pay for the New York Times. Sarah has it. Sometimes she lets me play on her phone. So that's how I play the games. She pays for it. They should let you add your spouse if he doesn't want to pay for it. Fuck, dude. Okay, wait. Let's get the Polymarket thing in here too. Actually, I can't. This is gonna make me fucking sick. Wow. All right. This is... Oh, fuck. Do we have any updates here? What are we at? 39? 39. This is going to be a nightmare, guys. Well, at least Curtis Silva did it, guys. We can rest assured that he will. Okay, let's see this. Oh, all right. Not as in-depth as I thought it was going to be. Emil, you need to relax. Yeah, I'm trying. Emil phone bricked Sarah. Can I play Wordle, please? That's not far off. Sometimes I have to have her do stuff for me because I leave my phone at home or I brick it. I feel as if you may be stressing yourself out a tad. Yeah. Well, wow, 74% now. Okay. Why don't you update your shit, New York Times? Yeah, stop the count. That's right. What's the protocol in chat if Z wins? Honestly, we do need to, and more importantly, if he loses, we just log off. We all log off. We pretend like we didn't do the chat. We pretend like we weren't invested. No, I'm just kidding. We at that point we got to regroup and figure out what we're doing for the general. But if he wins, I don't know. We also can't even talk about if he wins. If someone wins, I'm eating a bacon, egg, and cheese. Okay, I love that. When he wins, what's the over-under on him hitting a free Luigi at the acceptance speech? I would say 0. I think this man has gotten so much smoke with the fucking Israel shit. There's no way he wants to bring more more bullshit to his Damn. Now we're down? No, we're back up to... Huh. All right. Wow, Whitney Tilson is now above Brad Lander? How is that even possible? Did Whitney Tilson just get big numbers? No. Brad Lander's not doing bad for top-line voters. I mean, kind of unfortunate. It makes you... I mean, well, who knows? It does make you wonder, though, if they just kind of... If he dropped out and endorsed Zoran, would he be able to push him over the threshold, or would he just lose? Who knows? Would they just go somewhere else? It's impossible to say. Impossible to say. If he loses, I do my birthright trip. Okay. Oh yeah, we got some people who were out there today. Emma, tell us how it was. Give us the reporting from on the ground. I swear to God, I did not stand in the 102-degree heat for Zoran to lose. What were the vibes out there? Wait, Emma, tell us, where did you vote? What borough? Where in the borough? And I want to know what people in line were like. Did we have a lot of people rocking with Zoran or what? %. I voted in Staten Island this morning at 8 a.m. No one was there, literally no one. Interesting. Well, oh shit, more votes just came in. Damn, Cuomo's gaining a little bit. Brad Lander's losing a little bit. Although it does feel like Staten Island is leans maybe a little Republican, maybe not. I don't know. Generally positive vibes. I'm in Manhattan, West Village. Okay. We got 40% of votes in. What did that do to Poly Market? Also, what's the other one? Kalshi. Whew. Oh, Grace Ann. Hey, Grace Ann, I voted in Brooklyn. There was a line and I saw one girl with Zoran pin. Other than that, couldn't tell. Okay. Thanks for that. Also, any New Yorkers, give us your on the ground assessment. All my brother's friends found in Bushwick voted Zoran. Fork found in kitchen. Yes, very good. Okay. Give us your assessment as long as you don't live in Bushwick or North Brooklyn in general. We don't need your assessment. We don't need to know what's going on in. I would say if you live in Williamsburg, East Williamsburg, Bushwick, we're probably good on Fort Greene. I'd say Greenpoint, we're good. But anyone else out of that? Okay, I don't know what this is based on, Kumi, but I'm taking it. Maybe it's just Cope, but I'm taking it. To be fair, a lot of lower income people probably vote early in the day or late after work compared to a higher income / Cuomo voters who can afford to take off work. That better be true, Kumi. Don't fuck me. Someone said a little. Staten Island is very Republican. Are they, though? I feel like they're like Republican for New York City. But who knows? Is Staten Island Republican leaning? No, I don't want AI mode. What the hell? Not interested, pal. No, I don't need that. Yeah, so historically viewed as the most conservative corner of New York City, has long had a higher number of registered Democrats than Republicans, though they've inched closer. I still think it's, if anything, it's more purple. I do think it's still. Oh, wow. 45%. Oh, yeah. It's not. Oh, interesting. Okay, we got a local Staten Island telling me it's very Republican. As a native, I can tell you this. We only had voted in one Democrat in recent memory, and it was short-lived. Interesting. Okay. It does look like they have a lot of registered Democrats, though. That's all I'm going to say. Oof. What is this? I'm in Bed-Stuy. I got a glimpse at some dude's ballot who had Cuomo at 1, Zoran at 5, saw another 2 older women who were doing their ballots together in the same booth. Vibes were not high. That's DJ Spook. What are you doing to me, man? It's terrible news. Holy shit, we're at 51%. Anecdotal, my girlfriend was doing phone banking and she said lots of folks were actually already committed to ranking Zoran. Okay. I like how much support Brad Lander has given to Zoran as of the last couple of weeks. Hey, Jeremy, we all do. Very cute. Them joining together, very cute. Oh, wow. We have a full-on Staten Island native reporting, clearing up any confusion here. So he says, yeah, a lot of the old-head Italians from Brooklyn in the 60s registered Democrat and never changed parties. My parents are both Democrats, both voted Trump, and everything red. Okay, that's really good to know. We got another update. I'd say most of the conversation in this neighborhood has been pro-Zoran, especially since it's a lot younger now. Also didn't see a lot of voters past the age of 50. All right. It's always the Italians. Come on, go easy on the Italians. Come on. That would have been what percentage of the there was so much talk about Israel. How about a trip to Rome, the Vatican or something? What percentage of New York City is Italian? That's what roughly 12 to 14%. That's pretty big. What did you use it? Actually, you know what? I'm private browsing that. I don't need people to see. I don't need anyone to see me. That's going to put me on some kind of list. You out of your mind? About the same. Zoran, when are you visiting Rome, my man? When are you going to old Napoli? Can we get this guy to Sicily? That's what I really want. Don't trust the AI overview. What the heck? Okay, what do you want me to trust? Someone said I love Brad and all, but is it just me or does he talk like backwards, like he inflects the wrong things in his sentences? Yes, I've been talking about it on here for weeks. It is like, it's so bizarre. And I do my best to forgive his goofy his goofy way to talk, because he visited Little Italy. Not enough. Not enough. I don't care about that. I need him to go to the motherland. I need to know he stands. All right, we're at 54%. I need to know that he stands with the country. Wow, the fucking markets. This is. Yes. Also, we'd be remiss to not mention the Tim Robinson. Yes, we love him. Just insane vibe. I can't put my finger on. Honestly, the inflection on the weird on the wrong parts of the sentence is probably about as good as I could put it. It's like he took an online course on how to be a public speaker. Yes, everyone is kind of nailing it. It's like it's always his first time doing a public speaking thing. 54%. Do. What do we think, folks? How's everybody feeling? Everyone vibe check. Seriously. You guys are the ones freaking out. Did you see Brad actually acknowledge the Tim Robinson thing? Yes, usually I find that a bit, that's when the bit ends. When you're in on it, it's no more fun. All right, we're going to take a little break with Bernie on Rogan.
And others, Zuckerberg, are talking about, if you're lonely, we got a machine for you, right? Right? I mean, true, yes?
Yeah.
This is what they're saying. We got a friend for you on AI, and her name is Mary, and you can chat with her 20 hours a day, and she really loves you. Man, I don't think that is...
That's so dystopian.
It is.
It's very, yeah. And we covered this story recently about this guy who proposed to his AI, and she said yes, and he was crying. I'm like, oh, we're done. We're cooked.
Look, I mean, at the end of the day, all we got is us.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
We are human beings.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to cling to each other to get through this thing. All I would say at this moment is the answer is not to fall in love with your AI creature out there.
I mean, hey, that's as good as... all I can say at this moment is don't fall in love with your AI creature. Emil, did you watch Zoran and Landers on the Colbert Show? Yes, talked about it earlier in the thing. Pissed me right off. A lot of Love Island in the chat, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know what's going on. I've never seen the Love Island. Grace Ann, I knew you'd be. I knew you'd know what's going on. I mean, this is the thing. There have been a lot of people who said like, "Oh, I don't get why you care about. I don't care why you care about. I don't see why you care about an election of a city you don't live in." I mean, there's a lot going on here. You're talking about the mayor of a city with 8 million people. That's probably more than most states. So he's basically like a governor. I mean, he commands a huge budget, all this stuff. And it's an off year where people are looking for anything. I mean, Democrats are looking for a way to beat Republicans. They seem to be scratching their heads. Also, it's unfortunate they've united to defeat this man. They've called in, every sex pest they could find from the DNC. They got Clinton. I mean, all these people coming out of the woodwork. Who's the South Carolina guy that I'm blanking on now? Fuck, it's escaping me. But he's literally showing them how you can win. He's showing them how you can reconnect with young people, but it scares them. It makes them oh fuck, someone said just 62% votes in. All right, Brad's slipping a little bit. Zoran, let's see what we got. 62%. Fuck. 95%. Christ almighty. I mean, I feel like I don't know, we're at 62%. I feel like these are probably, I don't know. I can't. I mean, yeah, this is pretty much a great example. Whew. All right, 62%. Have you seen the Norwegian guy that claims he wasn't let into the country because of the JD Vance meme? Not sure how true this is yet, though. I have seen it. I don't know if it's true yet either. We're gonna need someone to confirm or denied. I mean, hey, we're gonna throw that a like. Wait, Jonathan, where are you getting these numbers? Oh, okay. Went to vote. Here, we got another one from Mario. Went to vote on Saturday. Hearing some of the combos that go on in line are always somewhat demoralizing. Just old people talking about Cuomo. That is unfortunate. Come on, baby. This is shocking. 94%. I have no idea what goes into analyzing these, though. That's the thing. You know? Also, I mean, people are still buying into this. Is that what all these are? They're just going. That's psycho. Vote Hub. Great. Let me hit that. How is it not the top one? What are we doing here? What the hell's going on? Oh, great. Live. Oh, wow. They really got a. Let's see. Wow, damn, we can really go in on this. Okay. Damn, what the hell's going on here? This is Cuomo land? Damn, he really... Zoran really just this whole corridor of Brooklyn, I mean... Just fucking demolished. Does that mean the Brooklyn Navy Yard went land? No. Wow, Manhattan more. I mean, no surprise here. He's winning, but it's really tight. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, yeah, Queen's really dividing here with the East and the West. Oof. Look at this Cuomo stronghold. My goodness. Airport goes fucking hard for Cuomo. They ride or die for Cuomo. Hey, I'll tell you what, though. Staten Island does have some... They got some Zoran love here. Wait, someone said Central Park. Oh, voting for Paperboy Love Prince for sure. Who will LaGuardia Airport pick? That's what we all want to know, though. All right. Oh, wait. Look, we can... Oh, no, that's not very helpful. 70%. Wait, also, do we know if this is 70% of all votes or is this 70% of like early votes? The Times is publishing turnout estimates from the Associated Press for this race. The percentage of votes in the share of votes reported compared with the total votes expected by the AP. How's Whitney doing? Damn, Jessica Ramos, man, you made a deal with the devil. %70% of all. I do think it's all too. I mean, okay, so we got to be out of early voting at this point. So that's good. It seems like, okay, we're at 71%. It seems like his lead is holding a little bit here. Wow, someone's moving to New York in 2 weeks. God, I just want to be happy. Wait, that means potentially depending on when you... Oh, no, I don't think so. You could maybe get there when they announce the election results and could have maybe the most fun night in New York City. That was my bit. So we were there this weekend, and I was like, God, I almost want to extend to Tuesday, but it would have been a bummer if you wouldn't find out, because I do think if Zoran wins, that the city will just erupt in a fun way. And it's going to be... What's the total number of votes we're supposed to expect? It really depends. I think in 2021 it was about 1 million. Actually, I just had a chart. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, 930,000. I mean, we'll see. Turnout should be up, I would imagine, in a year like this. We'll see. I would say probably more than 1 million if we... It looks like we oftentimes doubled early voting. Someone said was thinking of moving to New York, but haven't seen enough about the opinions of the city leaders on Israel, so I'm holding off. Fair. You really want to know what you're getting yourself into. We're at 77%. I don't think we're going to have an answer tonight. I don't think we're going to have an answer tonight. I think we're gonna have to. They're gonna have to go through it and do all the rounds. Who knows? Maybe the rest of the 23% of votes will all be Zoran somehow. Dude, the poly market odds are going absolutely buku bananas, though. But Zoran might win this in 3 rounds. We'll see. Emil, can we assume most of Brad's voters have Zoran as number 2? Or is that a stretch? I don't know. I don't feel safe assuming that, but I mean, that is, fingers crossed. They were, it does seem like people who were ranking Brad were ranking Zoran, and people who were ranking Zoran were ranking Brad second. So that is the hope. Someone said, I don't even live in New York and I'm so anxious. Look, we're all in it together. All right, we're still at 77%. Damn it, I want that article. What the hell? Oh man, ranked choice tallies expected next Tuesday if necessary. Fuck. Well, let's check in on. Let's see. Dude, Greenpoint, you know Greenpoint's going crazy right now. Williamsburg. I mean, the Zoran corridor. Hoo-wee. I don't understand why the Navy Yard went for Lander. 1 vote? Is there just one guy living there? What the hell's going on? If anyone has a lead on the one Brad Lander voter at the Navy Yard, please send him my way. I need to talk to him. Bro, what is going on in Brooklyn Heights on this block? Oh, it's tight. Damn, on vacation in Greece, and my brain woke me up at 4:30 a.m. to check. Don't tell me that in the chat. Dude, look at these little pockets in Borum Hill. Tiny little precinct. If I lived on this block, I'd be knocking on doors. I'd say, what the hell did you guys do? Borum Hill. This is Zoran territory. Or Lander. We'll take Lander. I mean, this is, so someone was asking about, this is a perfect example. Someone was asking about, someone said, can we assume most of Brad's voters are Zoran as number 2? I do feel like this is a good indication, right? So let's see. All of these places where Zoran is leading, Brad Lander is coming up the rear pretty much, right? It doesn't seem like Cuomo even touches him in any of these places. And same, like in these Brad Lander ones, Zoran is bringing up the rear. Brad Lander, Zoran is bringing up the rear. you know, so it does appear that those people are, Parks, then this one, it's super tight between Bradlander and Zoran. Yeah. And that seems to hold everywhere. That seems to hold everywhere. I mean, and the nice thing is in the Cuomo precincts, Zoran's coming in second. Yeah. Even in the Zoran is a close second. Damn, Lander doesn't have much of a hold in Manhattan. Okay, on the Upper West Side. But yeah, that seems to. Chelsea, we got to get more people out voting. But yeah, it does. Although here's one. Oh, but this is just super tight. I mean, what the hell is going on this block? Look at this. This is a very confusing block. This is just a dead heat. I mean, Christ. Everyone keep an eye on Chelsea 75063. 188 for Lander, 187 for Cuomo, 175 for Zoran. I mean, here, yeah, Brad Lander, Zoran. Oh, I mean, okay, 3 votes. Forget that one. But yeah, let's see how he's doing up here. Wow, I mean, even on the Upper West Side, it does seem like that's holding. Brad Lander. Cuomo's right behind him, though, on that one. That's a big mix. Cuomo behind Brad here. Really fucking tight here, Jesus Christ. Oof, Zoran behind. Okay, same here. Upper West Side, that is not holding as much. Damn, he's got Queens on lock. All right. Oh, someone said 82% counted. Let's see. Why am I showing 77? Oh, great. Yeah, this seems to just be fucking holding. 84% for, all right. Jesus Christ, Polymarket is ready to fucking call this thing. Kalshi, a bit less confident in Zoran, but still. Let's see. I wish VoteHub, does VoteHub have the, like, I wish, whatever. I mean, this is all very encouraging, right? Because the hope is that this slice is rocking with him in the second round. And if not the second round, the third, I don't know. The hope is that these people are fucking voting him. Unclear what's happening over here. I wish Emil would breathe louder. I'm sorry if I'm breathing into the mic. I apologize. I'm probably huffing and puffing. Anyone here had encounters with the paranormal? Wait, I want that fucking article. This is crazy. I mean, I don't think we even talked about it before, but no one's bringing up the fact that he's getting death threats and, you know, all kinds of Islamophobic bullshit, attacks sent to his campaign. Yeah, okay, great. They're calling. He has plenty of reasons to be upset. He's been subjected to a relentless barrage of anti-Muslim slurs and threats. Someone messaged him, the only good Muslim is a dead Muslim. He's had to hire security. Meanwhile, proposed mailers illustrated with photographs of Mamdani, doctored to make his beard fuller, darker, and longer, have been circulating online. Hmm. 86% of votes in. Sorry, I think someone just texted me. Hold on. I think someone might be calling it. No. Someone's saying a pollster called it, but I don't have it. I don't see it. Let's see. I do not see a scenario where Mamdani will not be the Democratic nominee. Maybe this is the one who called it? All right. Sorry. I don't know why YouTube's giving me this error, but it seems like it's totally fine. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. A lot of people are calling it on Twitter. Stick a fork in its arm. Mamdani will win the first round. The first round? Right. Win the first round, but he won't win in the first round. They'll have to do zero path forward for Cuomo to make up that ground in ranked choice voting. Whew. Muslim immigrant Democratic Socialist is the front runner to become the mayor of the largest city in the U.S. Boys, it's looking good. Yeah, I mean, this is unfortunate too. Cuomo will run as an independent. Eric Adams already is, and those two wicked fools will run the most despicable campaigns against Zoran. Yep. That's very true. Come on, man. Let's see what we got. What do we got? 86, 86. I mean, yeah, I imagine this is just going to hold, huh? I know. I thought Democrats were supposed to fall in line too, but that's only if they, if it goes how they want it. Do all cities in the U.S. have mayoral primaries? Yeah, I would imagine that's usually how we pick our person to go represent whichever party they're from in elections. Dude, this poly market shit is psycho. Is Kalshi catching up, or were they still 98? Yep, they both got it at 99. I'm getting a lot of good texts. Wait, are they saying Cuomo can just switch to independent after this? Yes, that's exactly right. So if he loses this primary, which it's seeming more and more likely he will, he can run in the general as an independent, not as a Democrat. That would mean he would be, which Eric Adams is already doing. Eric Adams is skipping this primary and he's running just as a independent. Cuomo has reached whatever like polling threshold or funding threshold he needs to hit to qualify for that. So he, and I believe Zoran is also, if Zoran were to lose this primary, I believe they're both eligible to run as independents in the general. So it does mean that this is not technically over, because a lot of people are saying that if Cuomo were to lose, he will be running in the general against Zoran. And yeah, it does seem like it'll be a pretty nasty fight. Oof, I thought this was going to be about Zoran. I thought he was going to be saying fake news. All right, whatever. I don't care. This is a realignment in election in New York City. More than 1 million Democrats voted, and a 33-year-old socialist holds a very large lead over a Democrat who was governor for nearly 11 years and had almost the entire political establishment behind him. How does ranked choice voting work? If no one gets a majority in round one, can you vote for your first choice again in round two? It's if candidates don't reach if someone doesn't reach a 50% threshold, the lowest candidate gets knocked out and those votes get reapportioned. So whoever that person had as number two will then be added in the round. And they keep doing that till they have a candidate that can reach that 50% threshold. Huh. Everyone is oof, I kind of want to see it. Oh, 7 minutes.
And now we've been talking about how there is, dare I say, like a little bit of a panic attack happening, I think, in the business community about how close to the wire, down to the wire this is going. I think that the business community is hoping for Cuomo to win. And now
is
this avowed socialist.
All right, I don't need this right now in my life. 87%. It's holding. I need to check in on that. I need to know what's going on in that Chelsea. In that Chelsea neighborhood. You gotta let me know. Oof, I don't think it's moved at all. Anyone else voted in Navy Yard? Nah, not even. The business community as if it's a protected class. Honestly, these people need to get real. I'm so tired of this fucking shit. Okay, someone is quoting me, and I will address that. Someone said I actually have a memory of you saying mayor's not a real job. They let dogs do it on one of the shows. I did say that, but mayor of New York City is different. Okay, he's basically, look at this. He's running a state, 8 million people. I mean, how many, how many states even have more than 8 million people? That's what I would like to know. Fucking, there's only 12 states. He's basically a more, he's got more responsible. He's responsible for more people than basically every governor outside of California, Texas, Florida, New York, PA, Illinois, Ohio, Georgia, North Carolina, Michigan, New Jersey, and Virginia. So, but yeah, I do stand by that. In most places, they let dogs do it. So, Zoran's winning. He's doing well. That's what we'll. What are we at? Still at 87? Dude, Polymarket and Kalshi are ready to call this dang thing. Emil, did you see the story about Trump and the CDs? No, I don't even know what that is. Bro, if I was in New York right now, I would be at that fucking party. Wow, this is very funny. Only place Cuomo's winning in a landslide is Park Avenue. God. Sorry, guys. We do like the little Mamdani corridor. They're cool. Whatever's going on, what is that? I mean, that's the thing. I just hope when Democrats watch it, they won't take all the. They're gonna say, okay, he did cool videos. We have to do cool videos, guys. They're gonna forget about the policy. They're not gonna pay attention to the fact that he had like clear, tangible policy ideas that he just kept fucking hammering. Popular ideas. Yeah, I mean, this is not callable yet, but close. That was 30 minutes ago. Who knows? Ooh, Dave Weigel. It's all happening. When is the actual mayoral election? I know I could look, but I'm too attached to the stream. November. November 4th, 2025. He'll have to beat Curtis Silva. Okay, that's what he's up against. He's going up against the guy in a red beret. %. It's just gonna hold. 43.5. Damn, dude. Genuine question is, I'm not that tapped into municipal elections in the U.S. Would Cuomo rankers flip red over voting Zoran? That would be insane. No, what's also, I don't know if you just tuned in, but we were talking about how Cuomo is likely to run in the general. If he loses the primary, he's likely to still run in the general as an independent. So those Cuomo voters would likely still vote for. It would still probably come down to a race between Cuomo and Mamdani. Though Eric Adams is still running, it's going to be confusing. It's going to be probably a nasty fucking fight. We'll see. One thing at a time, though. We got to take this. We got to take this primary. You think Cuomo will run as an independent? Yes, definitely. And I think the Democratic establishment is going to be nasty, boys. Nasty. Bro, the Upper East and West Side, what is going on up here? Is it even close? All right, Zoran close there. Tight. That is encouraging, honestly, in places like this. Like, okay, he got beat there. Pretty good. Ooh, and not good there. But it does seem like there's a lot of places where it's like tight still, right? Look, Mamdani's just behind him. But fuck, Summit's not tight. But oh my God, they are gonna fucking absolutely paper the airwaves with the anti-Semitism bullshit. I'm sure they're gonna try everything, I'm sure. Although, you know what though? I mean, that just means that I'm sure the Zoran machine is gonna go into place too. They have this insane ground game. Look, these places are rocking with them. That's for sure. These places are rocking with them. And now, I mean, they get to send people into all these places. Like, they're basically going to have a map of where they need to send all these canvassers. I mean, it was something like, what did they have? Like 50,000 volunteers or something? I think he said it somewhere. Hold on.
See where's next.
I'm gonna dial.
Can you read some of the Zoran literature?
Mama, I got them out.
So much
insanely
what
cute.
You encounter in terms of canvassing, it's not even people being hostile to a candidate. It's that people are really, really reticent to put trust in politicians. And I think that canvassing is an opportunity to try to build that trust.
Or at least I know their faces.
You don't know all of them, silly.
This guy is all heart and hope. And those are two very difficult things to be.
Like, that's the, you know, I think the general will be nasty, but I mean, this is like, he's got an army of people fucking Rock 'em,
At
dude.
the same time these days.
New York, since the cold of October, we have built something truly.
People who I know from completely non-political.
I mean, 22,000 volunteers. Hopefully that grows in the general. You know what I mean? Hopefully that grows and people bring it home.
Backgrounds are getting inspired by this campaign.
A lot of people
Oh,
are feeling
that's
depressed and
probably
scared
early
by, like,
because
things
they-
I see in the news.
When it comes to like slowing down what is happening on a federal level, everything feels so insurmountable.
It's at those moments exactly when you feel powerless and unable to make the effort that you should.
Soran Mamdani's campaign for mayor. I'm Adriana, I'm a volunteer.
Door knocking wins elections, canvassing wins elections, connections, that is what wins elections.
I'm a very strong supporter at this point. So we're just asking people if we can guarantee they'll rank him #1.
Yeah, I'll rank him #1.
Thank you so much. I also see you have a kitty there.
I canvassed a house that had two roommates that asked to be put down to volunteer. Wasn't in the best mood that day, but once I came across them, I was like, that really uplifted me.
People think of Staten Island as like a deeply red borough, but ultimately it is still a very working class borough. So the reception I've gotten was actually overwhelmingly positive.
The things that you care about, the people to the right and left of you both care about.
The Bronx loves him so far. Quiere ofrecer la renta, quiere hacer el bus gratis.
And neighbors were saying, thank you for coming to talk to me. Why don't we know about him yet? Or, this guy sounds great.
We met somebody who had never heard of him, but they instantly loved him. Sir, would you like a flyer for Zoran Mamdani?
You're voting too? Yeah. You're gonna rank him #1?
When I talk to people, they go like, I don't know who.
Wait, did you? This is, I mean, he's going crazy with the dudes in Brooklyn in Carhartt jackets, brand new Carhartt jackets, not a stain on them. No one's ranking this man higher than these people.
Him #1?
When I talk to people, they go like, I don't know who's gonna be running for mayor other than Cuomo. Everyone's busy working, so I can't blame them. But one thing you can do is literally advocate for the people that you want. And I want Zoran Mamdani.
The fact that he wants to implement rent freezes, we got someone to say yes, that they're going to vote for Zoran.
Especially when I talk to a lot of seniors. They're suddenly very, very interested in issues about groceries, the cost of living.
I actually met a few grandmas who I loved this pamphlet part in Spanish.
There's so many of us that do want a mayor that will actually reflect our values.
They were like, we're #1, we just moved in this neighborhood, we love him, and then I got to knock on 19 different doors.
It's felt healthy for me to be doing this.
It was either.
Yeah, someone said if you go into red areas with genuinely pro-working class rhetoric, people will respond. I think that's true. I think, all this does is give this army more time.
Go out there and actually do something about something, or to stay at home and doom scroll.
I'm just really lucky to be a part of something bigger than just myself.
New York sometimes feels like too big to kind of make a difference in, but it can be a small town.
We're all here. I have another
Catastrophe back in January, and people really believe in this man, and I kind of do too. I mean, I don't kind of, I do.
I think he wants a city that's more affordable for people to live in.
You want to be in the meat grinder.
Yeah,
that's basically what
that's how it feels.
Living in the city, living anywhere in this world should not be difficult. It isn't that difficult. All we need is someone with the will and the strength and character to fight for us. And I think we found that in Mamdani.
Fuck yeah. But that's what I'm talking about, man. I mean, they just have such a huge thing of people. So, I mean, it does, let's see. %. Come on, what's 89? The other thing you got to remember too is that most people in a general election in New York, where it's overwhelmingly Democrat, are just going to select the Democrat. There's got to be so many people who are not paying attention to all this stuff and are just going to go, great, that's who that's who's the Democratic nominee. Great, I'm voting for him. Wow, people are fully calling this. Who is this? Is it a pollster? Writing about local politics. All right. Zoran winning Richmond Hill, Ozone Park, Jamaica Hills, Briarwood, Belrose, Floral Park, Jackson Heights, Elmhurst, Kensington, Westchester Square, Norwood, Chinatown, Flushing, Sunset Park. Yeah, this is huge. Oh, that's a great question. Do you believe a movement like this can happen in places like LA where communities are spread out and not as tight knit? It's undeniable that it's made it so much easier for them. New York is so dense, right? So you can send out a bunch of, I mean, when we were canvassing this weekend, it was like, and last time I got 2 blocks. This time I basically got 1 block because they were so, and you know, you get let into a building, you either walk up to the top or you go up in an elevator, and then you just start knocking the doors you have, and then you make your way down. You go down the stairs all the way down. Yeah, LA's a little bit, I mean, I've done door knocking in LA. I've done door knocking in Nevada. It's definitely harder when you walk so much more. You just can't cover nearly as many, you just can't cover nearly as much ground. So that definitely helps. But look, I think this can happen anywhere. It's popular policies getting people excited about stuff. And especially now, people want to get involved. They see what's going on. You just got to take the right lessons. You're telling me this wasn't for the mayor tonight? No, I'm sorry. It's the primary. It is the primary. Who's leading? Here, look. If you're just joining, here's what we got. We'll get a most up-to-date update. 89% of votes in so far. Zoran in the lead. Doesn't look like he's going to cross the 50% threshold tonight. So we'll probably have to go into other rounds. But it looks very good. Looks very good. Imagine Mamdani 2032. I mean, honestly, we need someone like this. That's why I think this is so huge, and why so many people, I forgot to mention it when I was talking about the people who were saying, why do you care about a New York City election? I mean, we need young people to start winning high profile elections and getting into the government, and everyone goes like, who's going to run in 2028? We have nobody. Forgive me, Father, I flipped the fuck out. Yeah, come on, baby. Gotta celebrate this like a Knicks title. Yes, he wasn't born in the U.S., but we need to start. I mean, this just needs to. Wow, people are really saying this is just happening. Cruising to an easy win. He's way ahead and has the deal with Lander locked down. I mean, we'll see about that. I don't want to just. It won't even be close. The irony, Zionists turned this into a referendum on Zionism and lost in the most Jewish city in America. That's spectacular. You brought this on yourselves with your hateful Islamophobia. I mean, I'm not sure who this is. But I do think that's right. I mean, they really tried to. Also, we'll see about the general. I think you're going to see the nastiness come out. But they tried to label him. Also, I mean, this is a masterclass on the Palestine stuff. I hope every left-wing progressive person with hopes of gaining office without having to bend the knee to AIPAC and Israel lobbies is watching this, because, I mean, this man was like, he had responses to everything. Christ. But again, this is decades in the making. They watched, I'm sure they saw what they did to Jeremy Corbyn. The free buses are not going to round up bankers and execute them. Just take people from point A to point B, come down. I mean, this is this is huge. This is what I was pointing out. Like in those places where Cuomo's losing, it does feel like it's even there. Sure, he's going to lose that part, but it's fucking tight. And the parts he's winning, he's absolutely demolishing. I mean, let's go 90%. 90%, folks. Like, I want to see. Yeah, in a lot of places, like Cuomo's not even close to Zoran. Like where Zoran's doing well. Look at this, 75 fucking percent, 70%. Okay, that's also Greenpoint. Let's go to, you know what? Let's do somewhere tighter up here. Obviously, it's a miracle he's even winning those. But like 42%, 60%, 67%. I mean, he's just absolutely crushing. Fucking Tribeca. Could overconfidence in victory lead to an impact in votes when people think his victory is a lock, i.e. Hillary Trump 2016? Maybe. I mean, you never want to have complacency, but the difference is like Hillary wasn't the popular Hillary wasn't the like popular candidate with the movement behind them. That was Bernie, and they, pushed him out of the primary. So the difference is I think the excitement is just going to grow, and the movement is, I think people are going to want to seize on this. That's my opinion. I don't think people are going to go like, okay, I did it it's over. And I think people are going to be very clear-eyed about the fact that you're going to see the nastiness, I'm sure. Zoran losing to Curtis Silva. I mean, yeah, I mean, this is huge. People pointing out like the fact that Sanders and Warren did not join forces. I mean, Warren literally should have been like Brad Lander, but we didn't get that. But we're getting it now. We're getting it now. Yeah, people are ready to fucking call this thing. What's happening in New York City is a blaringly loud message to those in the Dem establishment who still cling to old politics, recite focus group talking points, and are too afraid to say what needs to be said. We have a lot to learn from Zoran. Shut up. Not him. This guy. No, this is New York City. Don't over extrapolate. This is not. This is in the entire country. This is what this is the democratic machine. I mean, it just needs to fucking change. Ranked choice voting is good because it defeats lesser of two evilism. Remember that Dem establishment opposes it because they want to be able to coerce you into voting for the federal version of Cuomo every 4 years. That's exactly right. Whatever happened to Andrew Yang? Didn't he run once? He ran in 2021. He did not do well. I think we actually have, let's see. First round, he got about 12%. Second round, he did not really gain. People were not rocking with Yang. Fucking Maya Wiley. Couldn't get it done. Hey, that's okay. It's in the past. Let's look at the betting markets. What do we think? Should I put a last minute? Should I risk it all? You can bet $1 billion. Oh, there's people who are just joining. Hey, Mail just joined. How's it looking for our man Zoran? I gotta say, we're at 90% of votes in. It's looking pretty good. A lot of people are actually calling it. I mean, dude, this is the thing. I mean, we need this energy just fucking everywhere. Everyone needs to be getting these old, sclerotic machine people out. I mean, yeah. All right. People are fucking. I mean, yeah, this is the thing. The whole thing about, like, I've talked about before, all these places swinging right. It's like they're not swinging right. People are staying home. You're not giving them anything to fucking vote for. Oh, shit. Someone said Cuomo. I just got a text saying Cuomo basically just conceded. I'm going to need a link on that, brother. Cuomo conceded. What the hell? Oh, my God. Okay, I'm getting multiple texts saying Cuomo conceded, but Cuomo conceded. Cuomo conceding. Cuomo's throwing in the towel. What the hell? Basically concedes in his primary speech. What the hell? Andrew Cuomo just conceded in the Democratic primary for mayor of New York City. Cuomo had universal name ID. Wait, where is this? Oh, fuck. Okay, New York Times. Andrew Cuomo. What? Goodbye, Cuomo? Bro. Holy shit. Tonight was not our night. Tonight was Assemblyman Mamdani's night. Oh my God. I can't believe it. We did it, folks. Can he still run in the... Yes, he can still run in the general. That's the thing. It's confusing. Hold on. This is crazy. This is all happening very fast. Oh, okay. I want to give some thought about the best way to help address the challenges facing New York City. He says, apparently referencing the question of whether or not he will run in the general election as an independent. He's running. That motherfucker's running. There's no way. I hope not, but... This is just fucking massive. Oops. Yes. Cuomo concedes, baby. Cuomo conceded, baby. God damn it. What an absolute thrill. Yeah, this is just unbelievable. This is insane. Oh my God, this is unbelievable, folks. We can do it. This is what we needed. Actually, I'm unliking that. I don't want to make it an anti-Italian thing. Okay? It's already tough. I mean, seriously, the fact that these guys are trying to, you guys are the old guard Democrat. Fuck off. Look, we can make fun of the pod save guys tomorrow. Tonight's for, yes, honestly, primary all these motherfuckers. Unbelievable. 90% of votes. Allies of President Trump are already gearing up to turn Mamdani into a national figure to attack and tether to other Democrats ahead of the midterms. No. Oh my God. How come they don't have... This is massive. I thought, poof. Remember when I logged on here and I was like, poof, we might not know till July 6th. Come on, baby. Now look at us, huh? Yeah, baby. Bill de Blasio's getting in on it. Deport Cuomo to Italy. Okay, I'm liking that one, but we're not going to start talking about deporting Italians. Unbelievable. Okay. Gonna have to hit this one with a... Let's hope so, pal. Here we go. Come on, baby. Yes, this is exactly right. Whatever happens, Mamdani wrote a new playbook for progressives. He reached outside the base. He ran away from purity politics. He didn't run as I'm the true progressive and you're not. He tolerated disagreement, embraced persuasion, and emphasizing building common ground. I mean, please fucking take notes. We can fucking do this. We don't have to step on our own dicks every step of the way. This is fucking crazy. I mean, you got to be just thrilled that he was able to overcome this shit. Okay, well, they're going to be okay. Yeah, I mean, it's that simple. He's for ordinary people. He's for peace, not war. We don't want more war killing innocent people. We need to help here in New York. Come on, baby. Yeah, this is, I mean, that's right. Oh, yeah, here come, oh, fucking dude. The general's going to be nasty. All the people talking about leaving, the billionaires say, oh, I got to go. I'm going to move to Florida. Have fun. Get the fuck out of here. Honestly, this is after this we need we're going to need we need to force. How is this not at 100 yet? We need to force Stephen Colbert to apologize. I want it on national TV. I want him apologizing tonight in his opening monologue. Oh my God, has anyone checked in on Bill Ackman? No, quiet, pussy, come on. I do believe he said he's not leaving though, even if Zoran wins. Nothing, huh? This guy's always got something to say. Oh God. Just unbelievable. Fucking hell yes. Love Chiase. Jesus. It's going to be it's going to be good. We did it, folks. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. Yes, exactly this. Why not in my city too? Everyone should be asking that. You can fucking get people excited about this shit. Popular policies. Yeah. I know. I mean, unfortunately, I also know they're going to try to fuck Zoran as hard as possible, but the full weight of all the vampire horde of capital. It worked in Buffalo, and it worked against Bernie, and it worked against Corbyn. But I believe. We just got to believe. Oh my God. This, again, I like that by accident. We're not engaging with any of the abundance bros. We're not engaging with any of the pod save bros. Because he won. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. All right, folks. We did it. We're going to wrap. I'm going to go eat dinner. I'm going to celebrate. We're going to regroup. We're going to figure out how to bring this home, win the general. I'm curious to hear what Brad Lander's going to have to say. Surely a bittersweet result. I honestly don't think so. I think this couldn't have gone better for Brad Lander. I think he's either going to, if Zoran wins the general, I think he's either going to end up working in his administration, who knows, as deputy mayor or something, or I think he's going to win. Someone was already, I think it's New York 10, the congressional district. I think his star has risen. It couldn't have gone better for Brad Lander. But that's all. Who knows? Maybe we'll go live tomorrow or something and talk all about this. But this was unbelievable. Thanks for everyone who tuned in. We fucking did it. Fuck the DNC. Fuck the establishment. Fuck all these morons. Fuck the abundance bros. Fuck the pod safe guys. We're going to do it, baby.